Welcome back to another video and another weigh-in update. If it is your first time here, my name is Bex. Thank you so much for joining me. So this week for me has been about finding my way back around Slimming World because it is the first weigh-in I've had after joining back to group. So for the last couple of months, I've been plodding on myself, obviously not knowing the full sin values, but for those people that did offer and actually tell me some sin values, thank you so much, because that really did help. This week has been about navigating my way back around Slimming World, finding out, well, not even finding out, just about the whole community. I just heard a child screaming outside and I completely lost my trail of thought. About navigating my way around Slimming World and what it means, and just about being back at group, having the support, being part of that community physically, because I've got a wonderful community here online, and the people that I've met along the way, not just other YouTubers, but the lovely subscribers, yourselves, because everybody that leaves a comment, I feel like, I know it's weird, and I've said this before, when you're leaving those comments and you're telling me a little bit about your lives, I feel like I then know you. I've got pepper, I'm so sorry. I had pepper stuck right to the back of my throat then. I might need to get water, hang on. Apologies. All good again now. Yeah, so about, what was I saying? The community. And the community, not just on YouTube, my subscribers, everybody seems to really want to support each other in the digital world, but in real life as well. And that for me, it's lovely. It really is. I think when you're part of such a lovely community, it does make a massive difference, because when people are building each other up, that can have such a massive, massive impact. It really can. So, like I say, this was the first week of me going to group. I'd had a holiday the week before, and obviously I had put a little bit of weight on, as we know. But it's fine, I was fine with that. So I did kind of throw myself back into it. We had the group, she set up a private Facebook page, so it was people sharing and, you know, sharing what ideas they'd had, things they'd have for breakfast and things like that. And that helps as well. One lady had cheesecake and I was like, I'm doing that one day. Absolutely, because who doesn't want cheesecake for breakfast? So it's been about getting back into it, getting back into the swing of things, wrapping my head around anything that has changed, and just finding those sin values. I say sin values, you know how I feel. I'm not going to go into that, but they're there for a reason. And that's what this week has been about. So the week before, when I did join back, I did a countdown. So I did have this week the lovely, can you see that because of the ring light? There we are. The lovely Take 5 book, which I have had a flick through, and there are some lovely things in here. So I am going to maybe have a little look at this. Me and Emmy, my granddaughter, had a little look yesterday. She pointed out a few things that she liked. She's one. But yeah, easy, quick and easy meals, which is absolutely ideal for me because I love that kind of thing. So I'm going to have a little look at anything here that I can make that is going to be handy, because somebody asked me in the comments last week, actually, is Jeff doing it with me? And he's not actually coming to group with me. He's no Steve, Gemma. But he is obviously eating the same, not obviously because people have different meals, but he is eating the type of things that I'm eating as well. So he's quite mindful of the way that he's making things if he's cooking, because he knows what I can and can't have, mostly, not all of it. But he's taken that sort of initiative and he's joining with me. So we've got a holiday coming up in just under 7 weeks now. So I think for that, we're both wanting to, I know we're not going to be, you know, a couple of stone lighter. That's absolutely not what we're aiming for. But if we can just be a bit more comfortable with ourselves, because it's very hot in the Philippines, which is where we're going. So that is the plan. We're just going to get back into eating better and then do some exercise alongside it, which I think is the best way to do it. Yeah, I'm going to pick up my swim in for slimming, I guess, this week, because I didn't do any last week, and I don't really know what the reason for that was. I think it was just me. I just kind of forgot about swimming last week because we came back off the ships the week before. The ships, only one we went on, just one, the week before. So last week I have no reason to have not gone, but I didn't. I did, however, get back on my walking pad properly. So that was, I threw myself into that and got my steps up every day, hit my goal, which is ideal and definitely helps with just moving, because that's all I want. I haven't got a set amount at the moment. I'm just wanting to move more, which helps as well, because I've got a very sedentary job, for those of you that haven't been here before. So I work from home and it's a lot of sitting down, which is why I got my walking pad. I will have to do like a day in the life where you can see, if anybody is interested in that, the walking pad I've got, and we're not going to go into that now anyway, but I'm going to tell you how I did get on this week. So I did record a video when I came out, which I will pop here, and then I'll come back to have a little chat. Well, I was going to wait until I got home, but apparently I'm a little bit excited and I can't. I'm a little bit shocked, to say the least. So I've just come back from my group. Half a stone award. I've just had my first weigh-in. £7.5. What the actual? I mean, I know I'd been away. Just shows what I can do when I do put my mind to it. Also, I can't even get it. Because it was the first weigh-in, I got slimmer of the month because it was the first weigh-in, because nobody else had had £7.5. I'm dumbfounded. I'm going to say I'm absolutely dumbfounded. This is going to be in the middle of my actual weigh-in update, because just wow. I'm speechless, and it just means that this week, I'm saying this now because I know that when I do my weigh-in update, I'll have more time to think about it, but I'm saying this right now. I'm not dreading the week ahead. We've got a lot on. It's Jeff's birthday, it's Maya's birthday. Because they're only a day apart, we're going for food. They've decided they want to go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, which is my absolute worst nightmare, but I think it's 1 meal out of 21 meals. I can cope with that. I don't have to overdo it. I don't have to be silly with it. That I'm just going to deal with it. So I'm not dreading it. I'm going to be as prepared as I can be for the rest of the week. And let's see what happens next week. Back to me, talking to you about my weigh-in update. Can you actually believe it? Because I couldn't. I stepped on that scales and it just didn't register what I was the week before and what I was this week. And I stepped on those scales and I was like, what? What? So, as you've already seen, I had one of those. And I had one of those. And I got 2 little shinies for my book already. How mental is that? I mean, there we are. £7.5 flipping pound. What? Dumbfounded. Absolutely dumbfounded. Over the moon, thrilled with it. This is the thing. I know me, and this week is fine. I mean, last week I did make massive changes. So when we went out for food, I swapped my chips for salad. They didn't have jacket potato. And just changes like that. This week, it is Jeff's birthday today. We are going out for a meal. We are going to Cardiff. It is an all-you-can-eat buffet, and I don't know whether I said that in my Slimming World when I came out of my group, but this is the reality of it. So Jeff's birthday, Maya's birthday. As long as I can just deal with having that off plan, that's fine. Because it's 1 meal out of 21. Absolutely no problem. However, today has not been the best. I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to tell you the things I've eaten because I don't want to be triggering anyone. It's down to me. I've been led astray. I have been led astray. But you know what it's like when you see other people enjoying things, and this is what it is for me. For me, if I see it, that's when I want it. So if somebody is next to me and they're eating, I had to say, I'll tell you one thing. Jeff had Maltesers and he ate them and he put them in the middle of the both of us. I was like, take them away from me, because I've had like 5 now, move them. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep reaching for them. And I know that is my problem. So I've said, move them, take them. And he'll do that. That's not a problem. But I know for me, this is where my downfall is. I want, and this is why I'm in the position that I'm in, because I just eat all the food. But I'm not going to dwell on it. That line has been drawn today. I'm going to go out for food tonight. They have got things like the grill stations, so I can have steak, I can have salad. This is my plan in my head. I'm already telling myself, I'm like pre-planning, preparing. I don't know what it is, but I'm just telling myself that I can do that. And then if I wanted to have a little bit of curry or, you know, something like a spring roll or whatever, then I can. But I'm going to aim to have the grill things, the salad things, because who else am I letting down but myself? And this is the thing. I want to lose just over 5 stone. And if I'm not going to be making the changes like this when I am going out, or if I am not going to stop myself from eating food when other people have got it and I see them and then I want it, who else is going to do that? It's only me that is in control. It is only me that can stop myself from doing these things, whether anybody else has got it in the room with me or not. So I am in charge of myself, and this is what I've got to do. And this is my plan for the week ahead, just to be stronger, have a bit more willpower. Is it about willpower? Absolutely not, probably. Absolutely not, probably. That doesn't make any sense at all, but I don't sometimes. I'm just trying to understand it all in my head. I don't know why I am the way that I am, but it got me to the size that I am, and only I am the one that can get myself to lose 5 stone. So that's my plan for today and tonight, and have a lovely rest of your Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody is doing okay. Please let me know how you've got on below, because I know some of you are doing similar, but some of you are doing calorie counting. Some of you are not doing anything at all, or maybe just mindful eating. But let me know how you're doing, how you're getting on, because I am always, always interested to know. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.